basic sort of CDJ. This is a CDJ 800 Mark II. Quite a lot of people have got these. Quite old, but pretty reliable. Right, so on the back, got the power button, power cable. This is digital out. You can use these with basically with digital mixers. Not many people have got digital mixers, but it's a lot better for the sound quality. This is just usual phono out cables. Most people use these. It's the back of your channels and your mixer. Control. This is used for fader start. Now, if you've got a fader start mixer, what fader start does is when you move the crossfader on your mixer, it starts the deck. Great. I don't know a lot of people that use that, but it's great if you're a mobile DJ, maybe. Don't ask me. Next thing is you've got your eject button for the CD. Pretty obvious what that does. Front loading CDs and the CDJ, so I'm going to worry about like trays or anything like that to break. Just push it in. You've got your screen up here on the top. So you've got a basic sort of layout. This red bar across here, as I've said previously, this shows basically how far through a track you are, what track number it is, how many minutes it is on the top. This goes down if you've got it set up in the right way. I'm pretty sure you can get it to go reverse as well. This is your BPM. Now if I move the pitch fader on here, as you can see, it goes up and down. Tempo as well, so 156 and plus 40, so a little bit faster than 156 basically. This here is your cue and loop storage. So if you do start doing hot cues and stuff like that on your record, say I'm in the middle of a record and I press this, it creates a little bit of a loop which I can then play back. We'll show you that in a later video as well, but once I do one of those, it can store them in here and I can flick through all of them. I don't know if you want to do that or not, I just mix on the fly pretty much all the time. Mp3 Folder Search. This will go through, if I put a CD in it, it plays MP3s or it's full of MP3s. These can play the MP3s, so you have to go through the folders on the CD. That's great if you want to carry loads and loads of tracks around with you. You've got loop in and out, so I'll turn this down a second. If I'm to play this, loop in, and it loops it, exit. I don't do that anymore, it's a bit of an old trick that people do. You've got your hotkeys as well, so go back to that point. Hotkeys as I've been saying, exit. Say I want to get up to this point in the track. You can loop that very well, but you get the idea of what it does. Right, reverse. You can do this sometimes if you want to play the track backwards. Great. Track search buttons. I press track search. It won't do anything on this because it's just a single tune CD. But I'll just grab another CD. I want to just skip through my tracks. Does that. Search is basically, it goes backwards and forwards through whatever track you're on. You see. A lot easier than vinyl. Cue button, this is for queuing in, as I've shown you previously. As I said before as well, this doesn't actually play the track properly, it just plays a little section of the track to give you an idea of your timing, so play button. Some people don't even bother using the cue button, some people just tap here and then after on the fourth beat they just go 1, 2, 3. Works the same pretty much. The other thing is your display, the actual centre of the CDJ display. This shows you basically where your cue's set pretty much. If I want to change where it cues from on my record, that it always goes to the start of the record when you put a CD in. That's the start, that's the first beat. But if I want to change that, if I go onto here, this is your jog mode. I can choose between it being vinyl style, like a vinyl, or like a CDJ. But if I put it into vinyl mode and I want to change my cue point, so put it into vinyl and you can drag this to wherever in the track you want it to be. So say I want to go a little bit forward in the track and then press Q, change my cue point. That's if you have one of those CDs where there's like 10 seconds of silence and it doesn't go straight to the cue point straight away. You can do that, so don't panic, you can always change it in the club. If I want to get rid of that cue point, I just go onto the track search, just go back, takes my cue point back. You can use a cue point, say you want to play from a different point of the record or something like that. You're one of these funky DJs that wants to play just about 20 seconds of each track. You can do that with the time that you've got on CDJs. Pitch control, which I've already shown you a bit of. That's just basically the speed of your deck. That way slow, that way fast. Tempo, +10. Well, what this does is it means you can play your records really, really, really fast or really, really, really slow. So, for your little effects where you want to say stop the deck and speed it up in the club for a bit of an effect, totally up to you. Or if you want to play Gabba, 296 BPM and everyone has an epileptic fit. Great. Don't usually use that quite a lot, to be honest. Master tempo. It's not a great example because this is hard house and not really any vocals in it for you to hear, but master tempo, when if I've got this on, when I speed this up, any vocals, anything like that, the vocals will stay the same, but the track will be playing faster, which is good. I mean, that's good because anytime if I take this off and say I want to play a track a little bit faster, so I'm mixing into a different type of music, I can have my vocals actually playing to the right sort of tempo without sounding like a chipmunk, and still speed the track up. I think that's pretty much it for our CDJs, apart from this one last thing here. Right, this vinyl speed adjust. So, just a quick demonstration of this. When I play this track on vinyl mode, it acts like a vinyl deck. So if you ever have used vinyl decks, when you press the button on the vinyl deck to stop it, slow it down, it takes quite a while to slow down because of the motor sometimes. If you have that set to there and touch, basically it stops it straight away. And if I want to do an effect, say I've just done a mix and at the end of this mix I want it to slow down really slowly for an effect, or I want the deck to start up really slow, as you can see, because of where that's set to. It takes longer to start up, and if I press play button again, it takes longer to slow down. But like that. But yeah, say back to that. Start straight away. There. Takes ages to start. You can change it as you go as well. It's alright for doing little messing about mixing things if you want. Yeah, pretty much it.